This place is a mess. I think we need to tidy it.
Yep.
Alright then, I think that's the end. Tidied. Right then, hello and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be looking at my father's alpine star. As you just saw at the beginning of the video, we had to tidy up the shed a little bit to get to it. Quite often we have a messy shed full of power tools and things, and it needs a good tidy. So anyway, this is an alpine star 36. I believe it's a 36cc strimmer. But I mean, that is plenty of cc's. This thing's a bit bigger than the steel that's featured in a couple of other videos. But today we're going to be doing a kind of cold start on it. And showing you how to do a cold start on a petrol strimmer. Now first thing, this has been in storage quite a while, so we've actually, or I've actually put the handlebars into storage mode so it fits in the shed a little nicer so you can walk past it and stuff. But you have to untighten this piece here, which clearly goes on for longer than I thought it did. Once that's untightened, you should be, oh no, okay, yeah, there we go. Once that's untightened, you should be able to just turn that and face the correct way, which is forward, like that. And then we can tighten that back up again, once it's facing the correct way. Make sure that's nice and tight down, so it's not going to move anywhere. Once that, you know, although these actually look weird because the handlebars are like that, when you're standing up with the strap on, this handlebars like this is much better because of the positioning of how big this strimmer actually is. The other thing to look at here is this quite different design on this strimmer compared to the steel. Is we have what's called an anti-vibration harness strap, which means you have all these sorts of holes here where I can put my harness into, which will create almost like an anti-vibration. So it will stop, you know, vibrations going up into the harness. So that's why I have that there. We have a start-stop on the handle as ordinary. So you can put the start like that. And you've got a throttle again. You have to lock this one. This one has a little lock button. If you don't pressing that, you can't pull that. But if I press it, I can. So that's quite important. It's a newer design, and that's why it has that. The other thing we have is the choke over here. So we have like a sort of, I think it's actually a throttle on this one because it's so big. But you have minor that way, so that's, I'm pretty sure that's where you meant to start it from. And that's it running, I'm not entirely sure. I think it has some sort of weird auto choke that doesn't quite work. But we'll just quickly check.
Some dog walkers.
Sheep walkers. There's sheep. Right, so we're now just going to check the petrol level. Yeah, there's a tiny amount in there, which is great. I don't want loads in there because otherwise it might clog up the machine. Next thing we're going to do is prime it. Now this strimmer has a primer bulb. The other strimmer I was working with didn't have one of these, but you just press this and you hear it makes that sound. You should start to see petrol coming into it, as you can see. There's petrol now in that bulb, which is great. Now I'm going to quickly go and grab my my helmet, earmuffs, and I'll be back with you just in a second. Try that like that. Quite difficult to get this one going. there you go. That's the Alpine Star 36. Much larger swimmer than the other one, but certainly as good. About where we're going to stop. That's pretty good to me.